Cybercriminals just don't quit, and when government agencies are in their sights, the stakes get even higher for everyone involved. Here's a story that's raising eyebrows in cyber defense circles. A notorious ransomware outfit, with a lengthy record of digital break-ins, has come forward to claim responsibility for the recent hacking at the Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office in early September. But here's where it gets controversial. What's really at risk, and should we be sounding the alarm? Qilin, the ransomware collective implicated in this incident, made their declaration on the dark web this past Saturday. According to experts and verified screenshots, Qilin said they orchestrated the cyber attack on September 4th. The group's statement, however, was short on specifics. It didn't reveal what kind or how much information they managed to access from the law enforcement agency, which employs about 800 people. Adding to the silence, Sheriff Susan Hudson hasn't offered details about the nature or scope of any data theft either. Nevertheless, Qilin did up the ante by leaking 4 documents online, hinting that at least a portion of the Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office's internal and financial information had been compromised. Among the exposed records, a bank statement from March 2025 and a January 2025 internal report about contraband incidents. Yet, in a twist some might find surprising, these files didn't appear to contain the highly sensitive details, like social security numbers or confidential passwords, that cybercriminals typically covet. And this is the part most people miss. Even well-known organizations can become targets due to simple mix-ups. The group's online post incorrectly listed the current sheriff as Marlon N. Guzman, SIC, when in reality, Marlon Guzman stepped down back in 2022, leaving that post to Susan Hudson. Was this sloppy research on Qilin's part, or just part of the psychological warfare hackers often deploy? Whatever their intent, the decision to release confidential documents just 9 days after the breach signals a classic ransomware tactic: escalate pressure when victims don't immediately comply. Luke Connolly, a cyber threat analyst with New Zealand's Emisoft, explains ransomware crews like Qilin specialize in disruption. They'll pull every trick in the book, leaking data, making threats, or even sabotaging systems, to force their victims into paying up. Since bursting onto the scene in 2022, Qilin has reportedly been responsible for almost 900 cyber attacks around the world. If that's not shocking enough, Connolly pointed out that just this year, they've targeted over 20 local government agencies across the United States alone. Readers, does this suggest that public agencies are especially vulnerable, or does it reflect a wider problem that everyone needs to worry about? At this time, it remains unclear whether Qilin demanded a ransom from the Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office. The agency has yet to confirm the extortion or provide official comments, even after direct inquiries. What do you think? Should public officials disclose more, even when the details are unclear? Is it ever right to pay a ransom, or does giving in only fuel the cybercrime industry? We want to hear your thoughts. Chime in below and add to the conversation. As always, this news is developing. Stay tuned for updates as more information becomes available. And since investigative journalism is more crucial than ever in exposing these threats, we encourage our readers to support efforts like the Louisiana Investigative Journalism Fund, a nonprofit dedicated to in-depth public interest reporting. Feeling fired up? Share your opinion, disagree, or offer your own perspective. We're all part of the debate on how to deal with cyber threats in the modern age.